Hi guys, this is editorial analysis for 26th December 2016. Let's go to the first one. This is from the Hindu newspaper. We just need to know this one fact about it, that the United Nations Security Council has passed a resolution by 14:0 majority. 14:0 majority. Uh, and this resolution is urging Israel to halt its illegal settlement program in the occupied Palestinian territories. United States of America has abstained from voting in this resolution. So that's one. We all know that Israel is acting like a total bitch towards the Palestinians. There's gross violation of human rights going on. So we don't need to elaborate on it further. Moving on, let's go to the second editorial. This is from the Hindustan Times. Very important one. Very important one. I think this is one of those editorials which uh, has the potential of turning into a question in mains exam. So it says that India has a 7,500 kilometer long coastline with approximately 14,500 kilometer of navigable waterways. However, it has not been able to harness this potential to its fullest. So it's about uh, trade through ports and inland navigation. The article goes on to say that only 3.5% of trade in India is done through waterways, as against 47% in China, 40% in Europe, 35% in Bangladesh. During Mughal rule, inland waterways trade flourished, and ports were used for trade with Arabs, Persians, Egyptians, Southeast Asians, and the Chinese. But inland waterways collapsed due to railways during the British times. Over the years, as railways got congested, there is a growing demand in our country to reopen the inland waterways. So in March 2016, the Parliament passed the National Waterways Act 2016, paving the way for the Union government to turn 111 rivers across India into national waterways. The center has signed a deal with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology for developing ferry services at 18 locations in Allahabad, Varanasi, Patna, Mongeer, Kolkata, and Haldia. Inland waterways are most cost efficient than railways, but they are mired with problems like ensuring constant and steady flow of water at a minimal limit depending on the tonnage of the weight that has to be shipped. The river has to be managed artificially, and it has to operate like a canal. So, in order to reopen our waterways, inland waterways, we will be needing construction of locking barrages to hold water for vessel movement. Um, we need concretization and building of embankments to create port terminals and regular dredging of river sediment along the channels and margins. Channel bottom and margins. Riverbed must be dredged to maintain a minimum depth, and uh, there has to be state-of-art inland ports, a modern river information system, and digital GPS for night navigation are also needed. The river linking and water sharing arrangements between states will also need to be worked out. So these are the problems that we are going to face if we want to reopen our inland waterways. So that's it for today, 26th December 2016.